Hey gardeners, thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to take you through what I'm calling the telephone pole bed, or pole bed rather. When we first moved in, we didn't know that this pole was here because there was so much overgrowth of everything. I'm going to include some pictures so that you guys can see what it looks like. And just kind of see what we've had to work through to get this area to look like the way it does. So this bed contains a ton of hydrangeas. I will put the number in the description because I don't know exactly at this moment. And this bed also contains a lot of butterfly bushes. We've got the pugster butterfly bushes down there. I rescued 9 of these last year and rehabbed them, and they look amazing. We've got some Sunjoy mini saffrons down there, along with the blue fescue grass that I grew from seed this year. This corner is going to be developing, I hope, next year, that it's just bursting with color all around this edge. That's kind of my goal with it. Got a limelight in bloom, some dahlias in bloom. I planted a lot of dahlias in here. I wanted this bed to pop with color and texture, and right now it's, you know, and it's in its infancy really, because I planted a lot of this year. Pretty much all of it I planted this year. We've got some roses in here, some milkweed. There are cannas in this bed. There is kale in this bed, dinosaur kale to be specific. It gets really tall, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got some yarrow from seed in this bed. And some of my yarrow that I grew this year is getting ready to bloom, so that's exciting. I've got one little gomphrena, the little gomphrena that could. I got that on clearance and it's kind of stunted. There's some sedum in there, some lupins, dusty miller, hydrangeas all along the back. They are all blooming or in the process of blooming. Got another limelight. If you watched my Hertz Gardens video, I have two videos out from when I first purchased some 4-inch hydrangeas from them, and then the update video. I'll tag that way if you guys want to go back and see, you can see how they were looking when I first got them, and then how they look now. They're all in bloom. I got a bunch of them, I think January 2020, and then I got like a few December 2019. They didn't do much the first year, but this year they are really showing out. So there's some colas in here. I love colas, but I have had such trouble. So when I plant them and they are small colas starts, they do not like get huge for me. I've got one back there, he's pretty small. Butterfly bushes are looking so good. I got a bunch of them free last year from Lowe's, and they're doing so good. They didn't look that great last year. It seems to take clearance plants at least a year to fully come into themselves. Let's see, here's one of my yarrow plants getting ready to bloom. This hosta is freaking stunning. And then the bloom structure, I just feel like it is so gorgeous. Look at these. got lavender in this bed too. I'm planting a lot of lavender to deter deer and other critters that don't like lavender. I'm just so happy with this bed. I couldn't be more pleased. There's a coleus down there. I've got a bird of paradise, hosta, tortuga. My rising sun redbud looks amazing. He's gonna get planted at the end of the summer. And then I'm gonna stop at the elephant ears because that's a whole different video and a whole different bed. Like this end right here is gonna be its own separate thing. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this bed has turned out this year. This is the first full year where it's all planted. It's fully planted. I have a lot of shrubs in here, and then I also have a lot, you know, the annuals, so like the dahlias and cannas and the kale, coluses, things like that. But what I love is that next year I can pick a whole new crop of annuals, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm already thinking about next year. So I think this is a good first year for this bed. I'm pleased. It's super, super bright. Let me get back so I can show you how wide it is. So if I start right there at the bird of paradise, and it just goes all the way down this way. It's been such a big transition. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing this bed. If you follow me on Instagram or even on here, you can see the transformation in the garden tours of how things are changing around here, and I'm all for it. It looks so good. That limelight, it is just bursting. There are so many blooms. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I would love to have you here. Love to talk gardening, share gardening experiences. Let me show you one more thing before I jump off of here. I'm gonna show you the back side of this bed because it slopes down. So let me get back there real quick. So here's the back side. There is a lot of ivy back here. I also have a grapevine that is trying to take over. It's not something that I planted, but I'm having to deal with it. So I think down towards, I think it's this pole right here is where our part of the property ends. So I have like up to here to continue to plant just outside of the telephone pole. I'm thinking I might add some more soil though because it gets super low back here. But this is the back side. That dahlia down there is huge. So huge. That's like, ooh, I can't wait till that baby blooms. Such a biggie. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.